Fraser, thanks for joining us this morning. A massive one tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, thank you very much for coming to speak to us about it. Huge game for us under 18s and as a club as well. I mean, we think it's a massive competition, and we want to do as well as we can. It's a great opportunity to play Liverpool in a semi-final of the FA Youth Cup. They look like a really good team. Obviously, they've got strong players throughout, but we're going to give it a huge go tomorrow. Coming in as underdogs, we've got to do ourselves proud. We've got to go at it. Don't leave anything out on the pitch. So I think it will be a really tough game, but one that we're all excited for.
It's been a fantastic journey, to get to this point, but you don't want to stop here, do you?
No, we want to go, we want to win. Yeah. Obviously, we came in round one and still want to win. I don't think it was expected for us to come this far. I mean, we're a Category 2 team, obviously in League 1 with our first team, so getting all the way to the semis is a massive deal, a massive achievement, one that we're all really, really proud of. But, all the boys speak about it in training, and after training, we don't want to stop. We're really keen to beat Liverpool and go to the final, whoever we play. But yeah, all the teams that we've played so far, we've played some really, really good teams, had some really, really good performances, which we look back on and we come from 2 goals down or losing with 5 minutes to go or something like that, and we've always shown character to come back and fight for it. So I think that tomorrow will be no different.
How crazy a game was the Sheffield United quarter-final to be involved in? That was absolutely mental.
Well, that game had everything. I mean, as a player, as a fan, if anyone was watching it, as a manager, it just had everything with injuries that we hope all the boys were okay from and recover from, and going 1-0 up and then 2-1 down with only a couple minutes to go, you think we'll get a chance to grab a goal, and the most important thing is to make the most of those opportunities. And I felt that we took our own opportunities quite well. I think that we could have buried the game a bit earlier, but it takes extra time, which a lot of the boys would never have experienced before. There was some tired legs out there, and especially in the change rooms after. So, but yeah, it was a great night for all of us.
Great scenes at the final whistle as well. You had the first team manager in there. You're all celebrating. It seems like you've got a really tight-knit group.
Yeah, the whole team is really one massive group. There's no players that don't feel a part of it. I mean, we've had a lot of players playing 23s, a couple made first team appearances, but whenever they come and play with the 18s, with the youth team, they're as part of the group as anybody else. So the team spirit and camaraderie within the group is huge, and we all work for each other, we all fight for each other. There's nothing we wouldn't do for any of our teammates, so it's really strong at the moment.
How much are you enjoying looking forward to being on TV tomorrow?
Oh, well, that's probably the last thing we're going to think about. Obviously it's nervous to know that people will be watching on TV, but we'll be focused on the game and all the cameras and TV and that kind of thing. That won't enter our minds, I don't think.
This journey, Fraser, to get to this stage, you mentioned that the Sheffield United games had everything, but the journey from round one has kind of had everything, hasn't it, as well? It's been ups and downs, coming from behind, leading, being pegged back, 2-0 down against Fulham. That was a crazy game. How much character have you lads shown on that journey?
A huge amounts of character and belief, and we never gave up in any of the games. I mean, we came in round one, so we've been there since the start, and each of the games has shown something different towards us. We have to do something different in every single game to go on and win it. So there was games where we're a couple of goals ahead, and we have to see out the game when teams are really piling on the pressure with a couple of minutes to go. And there's games like the Fulham game where we're 2-0 down in half an hour, and we think we've got to get back into it somehow. Sheffield United, we go up, we go 2-1 down, come back to win it. Middlesbrough, where it's 0-0 for the whole game. You don't want to make a mistake to lose the game. Equally, you still want to go and win it. And we score with 5 minutes to go or something. So every game is throwing up a different challenge that all of the boys have shown something, some fight, some character, determination to still go on and win the game no matter what the situation was.
You've spoken well about the whole squad as well, and as a captain that's fitting, but you must take personal pride in leading that team out. And how have you found your journey in this Youth Cup season?
Yeah, I mean, it's brilliant to be the captain of the team and have that as part of you, but we've got so many characters and captains in the team that aren't wearing the armband but could easily step up to the plate and have stepped up to the plate. I mean, each member of the team plays a massive part, and we've got leaders out there throughout the team that don't necessarily get the accolades of being captain, but that still you would want them out there on your team.
Yeah. Finally, playing under Arden this season, his smile after the Sheffield United game was as big as they come. He seems like he's really enjoyed the sort of journey this far as well.
Yeah, I watched the interview with him after the game, and he couldn't stop smiling. Neither could any of us. He's been brilliant with all the boys, given us loads of opportunities to play in leagues and cup games, and he wants to see us go as far as we can because he's known many of us for lots and lots of years, and this is a huge moment for him to take this team to hopefully a final.